Cord cutters, an endearing term for viewers who decide to cancel their cable or satellite, are migrating at an alarming rate to budget-friendlier streaming services like Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus, and the likes. So much so that according to various sources, AT&T lost 1.16 million television accounts in the fourth quarter of 2021 alone. Which means that we can pretty much guarantee that OTT advertising, also known as over-the-top advertising, which is what appears in these streaming services, is and will continue to provide small business owners the best opportunity to reach their target audience while they are watching their favorite shows and programs. If you currently run any type of television advertising, or if you plan to include video commercials in your future marketing plans, or if you're just unfamiliar with OTT advertising and you want to learn more about it, keep watching, because in this video I'm going to explain what OTT advertising is and how it differs from traditional television advertising. Hi y'all, I'm Vivian Walton, the Seasoned Marketer, and I share marketing tips, tools, and tactics with resourceful business owners. If you're new here, every Monday I release a new marketing video, so if that's something that you want to stay up to date and current with, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. Let's start by talking about the basics of OTT. As I already mentioned, OTT stands for over the top. Now, the term is referring to the fact that this type of advertising bypasses traditional channels of cable, broadcast, and satellite. And instead, OTT reaches its viewers directly through, you guessed it, the internet. What types of devices are you able to see OTT advertising on? Any device that is A, connected to the internet, and B, plays video. Increasingly, we are seeing more and more of these devices that meet these two criteria. So for example, right now we have televisions that are smart TVs, TVs with devices like Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, etc., or even TVs that have gaming consoles that give them access to the internet. We have smartphones, computers, tablets, and of course, laptops. OTT advertising differs from traditional television advertising in a few ways. Production cost. Production costs can actually be lower with OTT advertising for the simple fact that OTT advertising allows you to include different formats of advertising outside of just the typical video television format. So if you've ever watched Hulu, you know that sometimes an ad could be a video ad, or it could be more of an interactive ad where it's asking you a question or prompting you to take action. Because there are different formats associated with it, it does actually lower the production cost for some of it. So instead of having to employ the expensive videographer and editing that you need for a typical television commercial, you have the capability to make these ads in various different ways. Better targeting. Believe it or not, OTT advertising can actually allow you to hone in on your target audience even more specifically than regular television advertising. So much so that you can start to segment your target audience by age, gender, location, income level, education, ethnicity, and even time of device use. Targeted messaging. Another really big advantage that OTT advertising has as compared to traditional television advertising is because you are able to specify your target audience through those different variables, you can then change your messaging and advertising to each target audience to be slightly different. Therefore, if you are trying to target, let's say, an older demographic and also a younger demographic, you can change the way that you are interacting with both of these target audiences. Sentiment towards ads. Additionally, whereas ads were seen as a nuisance in cable or satellite programming, it's not exactly the same sentiment when you're watching streaming services. According to recent polls, viewers that are using streaming services like Hulu are much more welcoming of ads, especially local business ads. Part of that reason could be because of the low price point. If I'm paying $6.99 per month for Hulu services, then I understand that I may be watching some ads with that, but I'm more willing to because I'm paying such a low price point compared to cable television. Better rates. Lastly, the increase in popularity of streaming services doesn't seem to be dying down anytime soon, and this will translate to better rates for OTT advertising. Now, one of the biggest indicators that OTT advertising is going to start being the norm for small businesses is when traditional advertisers start to offer packages with OTT advertising. I'll give you a perfect example. At the beginning of this year, I was actually approached by a billboard company that had started offering OTT services. Traditional advertisers are starting to incorporate OTT advertising because they do deliver better rates and better results. If you're looking for a way to reach a captive segmented audience, then OTT advertising may be a good fit for your small business. If you like this video, remember that every Monday I release a video just like this that could help you save time and money when it comes to marketing your business. Don't forget that I have a website at www.theseasonedmarketer.com where you can check out all of my past videos and also download a few freebies. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next week, same time and place.